Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Reine Des Fleurs along Orpheus's route. We are after the goddess tried to take over our body. Well, there was an interesting thing that occurred where the goddess recognized Orpheus as some sort of god, and actually she called him more like an egg of god. Or she said he was more like an egg. So, we really want to know what's going on with that. Let's see if we can squeeze it out of him. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
That's fine. If Princess really needs him, Orpheus will come for sure.
Do you think so? Yes, he'd come at your beck and call no matter what, even for something frivolous.
Orpheus is a knight who firmly pledged his loyalty to Princess in the ceremony, so it'll be fine.
I even heard the princess was able to come back because Orpheus kept calling your name. That shows how much he cares about Princess. He wouldn't have been able to do that if he didn't. He cares about me? Yes, you already know that. He said it many times and he even kissed you. That's right.
Princess, your face is reddening. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. You're too young for me to tell. You'll learn when you get older.
Then, we'll go get Orpheus right now.
They take off so quickly that I didn't even have a chance to stop them. I hope they won't be too pushy with him. Are you kidding? Pushy is their middle name. I wonder if Orpheus will tell me his thoughts. I have never been this nervous about meeting with Orpheus before. I got along with him more than anybody, and I could be myself whenever I was with him. But that was all because of Orpheus. He was going out of his way just to make me feel comfortable. I finally realized it as I recalled the days I spent with him. Yes, I remember. Which memory do you want to recall? Which will be the red one, which will lead us to the love ending, I believe. The kiss, of course we want to remember the kiss. About Orpheus's confession. Just thinking of what happened that night makes me blush. I love you, Violet. You're the kind of special to me that's different from all others. This isn't just the adoration that a knight has for a reign. I love you, as a man loves a woman. It was a very clear and pure confession, just like himself. And he kissed me on the cheek before I even realized it. I was just confused about everything that had happened so unexpectedly at the time. The reason I had him on my mind, even though I was always taken over by the goddess, was because Orpheus's strong feelings remain deep inside me. My heartbeat quickens in spite of my attempts to remain calm. I wonder where my feelings for him were taking me. Good evening. Do you have a moment? I have several for you. Yes. Did they force you to come here by chance? I saw them just now, and they did tell me to come see you, but I really came here because Asagi told me you looked lonely. Really? I made even Asagi worried. Well, now that I see your face, I can tell why you called me. Orpheus. Can we talk for a little bit, if you don't mind? Like I said, of course, we called you here for that purpose anyway. No, I don't mind. I would love to. Winner condition. Remember when Orpheus told you his feelings, and do not pretend to be strong in front of Orpheus. Let him be cool. Let him be the man. It's been several days since you started living in this mansion. It may be appropriate to say, but I'm glad to have you close to me. Glad? Yes, because it'll be easier for me to notice and protect you from all kinds of things. He says that with a cute, mischievous wink. Does he mean for the other guys, actually? Well, it may just be my imagination, though. Not really. It is shameful to say, but I'm worried about so many things now. So, I feel safe with you by my side. I see. I'm glad to hear that. What saved me from being swallowed up by the power of the goddess was the power of Orpheus's feelings. So, I want to tell you this again. Thank you for calling me. It was nothing. How could anyone stand by while their lover is disappearing right in front of them? I was just thinking of what to do next. You're the Reine I serve, but before that, you are my precious person. This may not be a good time to bring this up, but I still feel the same. Orpheus. But, Violet, just remember this. If my feelings can be an anchor for you, I want to love you more and more. That's how I feel. Ah, here we go, blushing again. Yep, this whole route is just Blushfest 2016. I don't know how to react when he tells me so directly without the slightest hesitation. But I must tell him. Thank you, Orpheus. It was a little embarrassing to say, but those were my true feelings, so... I would like to know your true feelings too. What are you worried about? Well, I do have worries and fears. It's so hard to accept that Hubert, who had watched over me all this time, has betrayed me. But no Orpheus is here with me, and I have Akane and Ruri who care about me too. And Leon, Louis, Gislon, and the Shicho. They are all still with me and supporting me. I can't be looking down forever. Aw, you want to be the only one that she's happy about being around? I really respect your strength at critical times from the bottom of my heart, but I feel conflicted, as it makes me feel like I'm not reliable enough. Yep, he wants to be the only one I depend on. I'm always counting on you. Yes, I know that, but he seems to be forcing himself to agree. It is true that I'm counting on him, but how can I make him believe what I said? O, which is to flirt with him, rather than X, which was to appreciate. Let's distract him with my womanly wiles. Then, will you do me a favor? I want to listen to your harp later. The music you play soothes my mind. No? I will. I can play it any time you want. That's not a problem at all. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Orpheus. I may be too simple. I feel somewhat happy, even though I know you're just flirting with me. Not just flirting with you! Don't belittle it! I really do want to listen to Orpheus's harp. See, again, that's totally unfair. So, will you play for me? Certainly, my loving Reine. I promise to play the best music ever for you. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. But, no matter how strong-willed you may be, the reality is still harsh. Yet we're your knights, Violet, not the goddesses. Suppose you were raised to be the vessel of the goddess. I can't easily accept that. And that's what we all agreed on. What, while I was sleeping? Thank you, Orpheus. Hold on, it's too early to say thank you. Huh? We don't know what Hubert is thinking, and what'll happen to you next. What makes me worry most is, you may end up sacrificing yourself because you care so much about us. That is... What if something happens to us, and you're coerced into offering yourself in order to save us? Can you say no to that without hesitation? No, there would be no point, really. I don't want to be alive all by myself without anyone that I love. Well... This, your hesitation, is proof enough that you can't. Promise me, never willingly let go of yourself, no matter what. That's... Even if something happens to them, can I really promise him that? Ah, buttons. Let's see here... Ah. Success! I hope that was what I was supposed to do. Oh, darn it, now I gotta check afterwards. Alright, well, anyway, let's finish this. Sorry, but I can't promise you that. Violet. Because you knights are so precious to me. I feel that I would want to protect you, even if I have to offer myself in exchange. Oh, but it still gets him in the heart. But suppose we don't want that. Then, can you promise me, Orpheus? Even if it were to protect me, Can you swear never to sacrifice yourself? Well, you can't be sure, right? So that's why I can't promise you. Instead, let us watch each other's backs, so we can avoid getting into such a situation. You really are always ahead of the game, but I must agree. Be aware, though, that I won't let you out of my sight since you said that. You too, Orpheus. I will never let you work too hard on your own. And I win the Revia. The victorious reign that I am. With more than half of the love meter filled with Orpheus. Yes, I'm glad. Your expression looks brighter than before. Oh good, I'm so glad to make you happy with my happiness. Well, we didn't get anything about the whole godhood thing out of him yet, but maybe in our post-Revia date thing. Probably not, usually that's just relaxing and having fun, so... I guess we're gonna find out later. But next episode should be date, so that should be fun. Alright, so hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.